Welcome to Short Nail Life. So on today's video, we are doing my nails. I'm doing like this. It's supposed to be a quartz nail. It did not turn out like that. It looked more like an ocean nail, but I'm not going to do too much of an intro today. So we're just jumping into the video today. So as you see, I just took off my last set and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and put a new set on. So I'm just smoothing down like the texture from the last set because I still have a little bit of product on. I still have a little bit of builder gel and the base gel and all of that stuff. I never go all the way down with my removal process because I'm lazy. I wish that wasn't the answer, but I'm lazy and I hate filing my nails down. As soon as I see that they look decent, I just stop. As long as they look past as like decent nails, I will stop. But right now with the sanding band also, I'm trying to get rid of some of that lifting area as well. But yeah, I'm gonna apply these tips off camera and voila, I have them on. And I'm gonna cut them down because this is short nail life, so I have to have some short nails. I do want to say I will be doing some long nails. I forgot to mention that in last week's video when I was using my old practice hand with the tie-dye nails. So once a month now, because I have that practice hand and it's just sitting there wasting my money and I can't do short nails on it. If you saw the video, you know why. I kind of explained it, that it's just not, to me, easy to do it on that hand. It's really difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult on that hand. So to not waste my money, once a month I'm going to start back doing long nails, which I always wanted to do long nails anyway on this channel. I kind of just forgot after like my channel kind of went up from me doing short nails so much. So I was like, let me just keep doing it because that's what you guys like seeing. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to doing some long nails, but it's gonna be like once a month I'm gonna have that type of a set. And I'm sorry I rambled through everything, but you guys seen me do my nails before. It's kind of self-explanatory, and I'm not going to be very helpful in this tutorial. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is a recreation from Tabytha Scott. I will link her video down below, but I also pop a picture up of what I'm supposed to be doing. And if I have the picture up, you can see that I didn't get close to that. Well, I feel like I got close. I didn't achieve it all the way. So yeah, she will probably be more helpful in her video than I will be today in this video, which is why I don't mind rambling through it. But I watched the green set. She has more than one set. She has a purple set like this and a pink quartz set, and I watched the green set and I was trying to follow it along while I did my nails at the same time. And I just feel like you guys will learn more from her. For me, I was just gonna say, she said that in her video, you have to practice this technique. This is not something for me to just catch on. So when she said you have to practice it, I believe it. This is something I probably will be doing again soon, sooner than you guys think, because I'm going to film it. And I'm excited because I want to get this down. This is just a beautiful look. And I have this already planned out. I got the colors already planned out and it's coming really soon. I can't wait to show you guys. But right now, I'm just going to build my pointer and my pinky. At this point, I didn't know what I wanted to do to my pointer and my pinky. I just knew that I was going to build them up and decide later on. Unfortunately, it got too late and I just kind of threw something on the pointer and the pinky just so I can have something on there and say it was done. But yeah, it got late and I just got tired. And I do want to say, I do cure in between me building my nails from the bottom to the top. If you're new here, I have plenty of tutorials that I explain basically how I do this. But yeah, it's cured at this point and I'm just building the top part or the apex of the nail. And I only flash cure it. It's about 15 to 30 seconds. And so this part is kind of unnecessary. I kept it in here, but I thought I cut it out, but it's really unnecessary. So these are the colors I'm going to use. And while I'm showing you the colors, I'm going to explain why I wouldn't do that part. So I would definitely put down like a thin layer of builder gel, but what I did was kind of built it kind of too high, and you do not need to do that because you're about to put a bunch of layers on your nail. This is like a permanent design. You do not want to do that, build it up as high as I did. So I ended up filing this off camera and wiping it off to start back over, basically. So yeah, don't do that. If you're going to do something very, very thin, because this process is going to be a lot. You're going to put out a lot of gel polish. So I'm just putting down all of my colors on this palette. This blue that I'm using first is already jelly, so I don't dilute it. I don't think I dilute. Actually, I accidentally waste some base gel in it, so everything is about to be diluted. I want them all jelly. I don't want anything pigmented, so that's why I showed the base coat if you saw it. And the white color is, I don't even touch that at all. So yeah, don't worry about the white. The white comes in later, but I don't touch it at all. But all the rest of the colors, I deeply dilute them to make them all jelly. And I this color and the last one on the end ended up looking a lot similar. Like they had a different tone, I could tell once they got on the nail, but they, in the dilution process, I guess, made them very similar. You can kind of see it on the palette too, like but in real life they're different, because that one on the end kind of has this blue tone. Like I said, I wasted base gel all over the palette, as you can see. So this spread it out more because of the fact that I just told you I had to file that what I built up on this nail. I had to file this, and all of the nails all of the colors kind of spread into each other, which is fine. But what I'm doing right now is making my main veins, and you'll hear her talk about this on her video if you watch it. And so these main veins are something you're going to keep coming back to, and I wanted both of them to be a little bit different but the same. So I spread this one to the inside, and I spread it the one on the ring to the outside. So this is kind of where I feel like I would adjust the next time I do this. I just kept feeling like I was losing my pigment every time I spread this color out. And I should have, because I was looking at hers, and hers looked like it was more pigmented than mine. But after the first time I did this, I should have left it alone and cured it. But I just kept going back. I went back again after I did this, because I again felt like, hey, this is still not pigmented. Let me do this one more time. So yeah, once I spreaded this out again, I'm going to go back in, and you're going to see me draw this line again. Don't do that. The first time was fine. Even the second time was enough. I didn't need to do this a third time, but this is me still doing it a third time. So this video is going to be very repetitive. So at some point I am going to speed it up, but I'm going to show you this first part in slow motion. Well, not slow motion, almost at regular speed, but it's like sped up a little bit. So as you see, I put that light color, the aqua blue that's diluted, I put that all over the nail. That's going to be my main color because it's the lightest color on the palette. So every time I do go over all of the whole nail, it's going to be with that aqua blue because it's so light and it doesn't really add any darkness. But I do dab the darker colors. This is I can't think of the name, but this is the other blue from Madam Glam that I showed you guys, and I'm just dabbing it on there. I'm not really going in any shape or form or model or anything. I'm not following a pattern or anything. I just literally dab it on there, and wherever it sits, that's where it's going to sit. And like I said, this is going to be repetitive. I did about 6 layers, maybe 5 layers. I kept going until I felt like I'm done, basically. But in all of the layers, I always come back and I do these main veins in the middle. And I just want to make sure I say that enough, because that's kind of the important piece of this, is that redrawing these veins, I felt like was the important piece. But when she said it on her video, she said you want to always go off center. If you can see, I'm not drawing it exactly where it was. She said kind of go over just a little bit. I don't know what that effect that's supposed to give. I didn't really hear her, or I can't remember what she said the effect was, but I did remember to do that. So I did keep going off center of that, but I always redrew these lines twice. And I think that's why my the little diffusion layer is more pigmented than I expected it or wanted it. And that's why to me it came out looking like the ocean instead of a crystal or anything, a gem. But I'm not upset with my results. I think my results are beautiful and pretty. They just aren't the results that she have. Like, I love this set. I think it is so pretty, and I'm of course going to try it again. I don't know if I said it, but I'm gonna be trying it very soon. I'm gonna try this again very soon, and I can't wait to do it. So yeah, I'm going over the whole nail again with that aqua blue that's diluted. I just want to make sure I tell you guys that I did do that about 3 times. I did it at the very end, but I don't think I have it on camera. I did that because I didn't want the white to be so stark in your face at the end. So after I did all of these layers, I did go back in again and do one final coat of aqua blue over the whole thing, just so the white doesn't pop too much. So right now I'm taking this acetone and I'm using some stamping polish. This is not regular polish. I didn't have any white regular polish. And in her video, she stated that she used some polish and she diluted it with some acetone, and that kind of helped bring in some veins as well. But what you see me do is actually get rid of them completely. I didn't like it. It didn't work for me, but I should have left it alone, because this whole set to me was a trust the process. Because while I'm doing this, while I was doing this, I was like, oh, this is ugly. This is turning out wrong. Oh my God, why am I filming this? Like, I was panicking while I was filming this, because I'm like, oh no, this is wrong. This is so bad. But like, when I got done and I filed the nails and I looked at it, I was obsessed. So I don't know why I felt like that. But yeah, this is a kind of a trust the process. So I did change the stamping polish to the gel polish, and that's what I'm doing now. So I put that gel polish on and I'm diluting it actually with some alcohol now. To be honest, this might be acetone. I can't remember. But I am diluting the gel polish. I do know that's what I'm doing. And that's when I saw some of the more veins as well coming through. So I feel like that's an important step that you don't want to miss. But I'm going back in and adding more dark spots, more light spots. Like, I go in with each color. And I again go back to the main veins. This is the last time I do that. And after I cured this, I told you guys I go back in with that aqua blue that's toned down. I wanted it to not be so stark, because white can be kind of harsh. I didn't want it to be too harsh. And again, this looks like the ocean to me. I don't know, it looks like water, and it's so pretty. It isn't what I expected. I'm gonna keep saying that it's not what I expected, but I love it. But in person right now, I am freaking out because I was so scared that this was ugly and I was gonna hate it. But it really, once I built this nail up, that's when I really saw what it was. I guess you can say that's when I really fell in love with this set. And again, I'm just building this up like I regularly do. You've seen me do this plenty of times. And again, I told you I will probably not be much help for this video. If you do have questions, let me know down below. But I will try my best to link her video in the description box, because I feel like you'll probably get a good understanding from her. And she kind of stated that it's something you just have to do and you have to practice. I know I said that already, but yeah, it's something you have to practice. So I plan to practice this a lot more, because this is something I want to get, because it's so pretty. And to be able to say you created that, like, yes. So I filed and shaped my nails off camera, and now I'm just using this cuticle ball bit to get rid of the cuticle area. I like to do this at the end instead of the beginning because I'm a little aggressive with the file sometimes, and it'll make my nails kind of, it'll make me tear my nails up if I do it in the beginning. But I'm just buffing the nails now, so there won't be any scratches in this design when I top coat. And dusting all of that dust away. And this is alcohol, just in case you're curious, because I know some people have the swipe. This is the swipe bottle. I let mine get old. I didn't know that it got old. It turned clear when it came blue, so I just recycled the bottle. So right now I'm just putting base coat on, and I put base coat on the middle and the ring finger because I just wanted to see how it was looking. Like, I wanted to see if I liked it. I told you guys I was in panic mode right now. Like, I was afraid that I hated it. So I was kept doing little things that I shouldn't, I didn't need to do, I guess you would say. But I loved it. I don't know what was wrong with me. But I'm going to take this behind the scene in aqua blue, and I'm going to mix them together to get another shade of blue. And the aqua blue would have been fine if I just would have went in straight with that. But I kind of wanted a different tone of blue, so that's why I went in and I kind of mixed them together to get a new shade. And I actually love the shade that I came up with. I feel like it went perfectly with the set. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't really feel like doing the most on the rest of the nails. I kind of felt like that ring and that middle finger were statement nails, and so I didn't feel like doing too much. I do clean up this smile line off camera, and I'm excited to do this again as well because I want to do something different with the rest of the nails. I just, like I said, I was tired. It was time for me to just say I'm done, basically. So I am top coating my nails with Madam Glam, and I'm just doing the pointer and the pinky. I still have some work to do on the middle and the ring. And because I have the one that's the wipe off top coat, I'm just wiping all of the nails off. So like I said, I was doing the most with the middle and the ring. But I was doing the most, so I decided to just take off that base coat by buffing it off, and I wanted to wipe it off with alcohol. So when I was filing, I felt like I kind of nicked the side of this nail right here, and it was missing a little piece. But on camera, you cannot see it. Like, me watching this footage, you cannot see it. In person, I could see it. I can even see it on my ring a little bit in person. So I just felt like I needed to do something, and that's why I put this foil on. I instantly regretted this, but I kept going instead of just wiping it off and top coating, which is what I should have done, because this was so pretty without it. But I just went with my mistake, and I just top coated the nails. But yeah, I like these nails better without this silver part. I think it was so pretty without the silver. But again, this was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I'm ready for bed. Let me get done. I feel like that I need to just start doing my nails in the afternoon, because when I do it at night, I kind of disappoint myself a little bit. But this still turned out pretty. I just put some cuticle oil on, and this is what I have come up with. And I still hate the silver around the nails. I regret it, but I don't know. It just didn't go with the nails. But this turned out so beautiful, and I love the results. I'm so happy with it. I was panicking in the process, and I thought that I messed up, but this still turned out so good. It just turned out like a little ocean to me. Like, I could see the sea a little bit. But thank you guys for joining me. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I want you to have an amazing day. I do new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Bye.